What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is your angry face? What's the answer? Yes. The trial is tomorrow, and I'd really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not good at it. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew it. Huh? What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on, I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's same like this place's walking Dixonpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yes, that. My specialty is in young, silky smooth hockey pigeons. I love the fact I've been changing my voice from the entire time. There's nothing I don't know about it. I get embarrassed. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you wanted to know about Little Miss Eeny Miny, right? Little Miss Eeny Miny? That girl, I remember her especially well. Very well, especially very well. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Miny. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right, she was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What's she with? Ill? She was injured, not ill. My trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see. It was a huge wound in that. A huge injury. The whole body was wrapped around in bandages. The arm was in a cast. Trying to give him the mad doctor vibe. That sounds pretty severe, right? Yes, it was an accident. An accident. The scariest. Cars. Yes. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave it a terrible injury. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Did I even ask what was wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Mr. Eeny's operation? Yes, Miss Eeny. That was one heck of an accident. Yes. Her whole face was burned like bad toast. But bad. Very bad. Was it really that bad? It's a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they cut her face by scissors. Picture? That girl, see? She had just gotten her license, so she just happened to have a license photo now. Yes. So, see, got a picture as a way to remember her. Yes. Well, more like swipe. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? A freak girl like her? And she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. Treasure. My treasure. Precious. What happened to the actual license itself? No, I didn't bother to ask. Or we got burned up along with the car. So you looked up information on Eeny's answer. Yep, sure did. Yep. I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article. Huh? Made him sound a bit like a zombie last time, so I'm trying to find more accurate representation of delusional Dr. Huh? Well, don't get me wrong, I've bought something like this myself, so obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on the lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eeny was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat? Dozing, so it says. John George woke up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eeny fought through the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes. A new clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Eni had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. So even half a year, huh? Yes. So how was I? I was for your help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, well, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell me seeing you, I said hi, okay? Yes. It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time for me. It's definitely time to leave. Yeah, found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Yeah, so you know that old granny called the cops? Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are starting to get interesting. Well, I guess you could put it that way. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on! What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Really? There's old news everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. Kind of embarrassing how despite living in the South, I'm not really good at putting on a Southern accent. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep, right now the master's a medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was... Morgan was supposed to become master? The eldest daughter? Oh. I think we might have said the same thing a long time ago. I see. No, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Move. Meditation. Yeah, I think I have enough to find Knocker's secret. Take that! Yeah, the Magatron is actually... I want to ask you about your own car accident. Take that! Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says Miss Eenie Miney holds an interview about Sash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Huh? What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too. I think I'm just gonna let you get away with this. Take that! This is your proof. I got this from the hospital when you were hospitalized at. There was a certain patient there. Quite found, as a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this fellow looks a lot like you. Now Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be Mimi Miney? Even though it's the latter.
Take that!
I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister? He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back? I wonder. Good reason I want to murder Dr. Gray. Looks like someone. Ow! Hey, hold on. Okay, pal. I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear. It's perfectly alright. Be out for a short while, Miss Young. Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Hey, look, it's real. Ah, sorry. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Pearls. Yeah. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Move. Mia! Memory serves, Mia has a few cyclocks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Present, not present. The murderer. Yes? Alright then, tell me who you think can protect me. Pearl.
Take that!
Nope. Morgan?
Take that!
Yep. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. That's true. what I do with my things. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, yet somehow he magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. There's only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. The person taking care of Maya, Morgan. What's that look mean? Wrong answer. This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. We also found this in the garden incinerator. Same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. This piece may not even be from Maya's costume, but this is what Maya told me. Which means this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. I don't know why, But there was only one person who could have done that. Mental note came out An accomplice.
Take that! Take that!
Eeny miny. She's the answer to the final question. But Morgan only has an alibi. Why is Morgan when we killed off the Granny? Why would she have to? Also, we don't even know for sure that she was cooperating with Amy. There's no clue either, huh? Because... Mother, who's mine? Me and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Because by getting Maya declared a murderer, she'd be expelled from the village. And with Misty MIA, yeah. Did you know that Ron Common Stories on YouTube? Yeah. What? I was thinking about how strong she is. She's been in Germany. Yeah. I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me. I think there is some too, Maya. What you can do. Hey, Pearls. Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too? Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough about her help. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. Phew, thank goodness. This way, Pearls will be able to see today's trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Defense is ready, Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's most ritual. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all around. Don't be foolish, people. That's just peachy. It's true what I say. They are scared when they fight. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That he's a defendant could have left their champion team, correct? Yes, and this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the enchantment chamber, was not where it should have been. Sorry, what do you mean, no man speaking? Ah! Spirit 7 technique? A technique to remove the spirit from my body and send it back to the other world. Yes, that is. You'll be quiet. Now, weakness. Something happened while you were performing this technique. What in the world could have... What? Order! 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 Miss Faye, please testify to this court what happened during this time. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mrs. Meyer. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Just now, you said knows two. Who were the two people you... Lara's not on there, despite how she talks. Hey, is that so? No one see people in the Heartland gear up for riot. Thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye? Is it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? There was a possibility of escape, and one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that's a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. Sorry, pardon, if I had meth before getting on the trial. Another what, madam? I had the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of them, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and bad of us. But if she'd run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? You fainted? I became dizzy and collapsed on the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Is that because you're unconscious? Hey, well now what? So while you're unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went? That's true. Then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. What do you mean by that? During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement? But why would you lie about something like that?
Objection!
He was covering for Maya. So you were covering for the defendant. Well, yes, presumably that was informed of what I have to assume I'll come back and bite us in the butt. Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done? Yeah. She went to speak. Witness identification? Okay, so my name is Amy. Parapsychology stuff at university. What is this parapsychology? The supernatural. Let's see. It's like, I guess, most people call it cool stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say only someone that means. That is the case in this testimony? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine. For my sake. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said? Here's the testimony just now. Loading me up. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe that cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Hold it!
Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. Like being there was some sesame seed? Yeah, Why don't you only miss the boat here? Anyway, so you're taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Hold it!
11 AM? No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I mean, what time was it when someone came into your room? That's it. Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Never mind.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure? Yes? Was it, or was it not your sister who entered? First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Rose, the fence rests.
Hold it!
You were happy in a sad way. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing the dead one? Another one going alive again? Let me drop this line questioning. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Rose, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Well, I haven't quite figured out what it is yet, but I've got to bluff now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking. Okay.
Objection!
That was a very well spun lie, Massini. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Mine, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like you? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would know it right off the bat. Order! Order! Miss Miney, what's the meaning of this? Miss Miney? Well, lots of people do that when they get understand now. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Just being glad in the silence this whole trial. Electro!
Hold it!
Really? Because I thought I was being blinded by nothing. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? Leave over here. The map, because you would have bumped into Pearl.
Objection!
No, wrong one, wrong map.
Objection!
Nope. Maybe I'll try first.
Hold it!
He says we're finally ready. What the fuck? This mouse is giving me a headache.
Hold it!
Are you going to tell me that you didn't notice the gun either?
Hold it!
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Didn't mean you to be really sorry. Press harder. Do you think Mr. Wright that whether or not there was something other on the way? Yeah, same point.
Objection!
I finally found the fault, I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. These are cracks. Do you see them?
Objection!
Looks like you still don't understand. I suppose that if you'd really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could not have seen this person.
Take that!
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Yes, now is this shot relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. And she just happened to break this arm. Oh! Oh! Wait, she broke his arm? Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. I was sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. It was hard work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About where you really were at the time of murder. weakness just testified. I really believe her. Was she really sleeping in the side room? No. Your lies end here. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. It's true that at the time both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. But look at the Matter Guide map. One were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Don't know the answer, so you pass on to someone else. Yeah.
Take that!
Miss Miney was here. But that's the channeling chamber! That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene at the time. Order! 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 Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Miss Wright. Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. Behind the folding screen? No, Miss Miney. One so young as you shouldn't be saying... I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Sorry, but your fairy has already been disproved. No, this proves your interest highly significant.
Objection!
But that clothing box was in the side room. Mr. Wright. Yes, with the bullet hole. Take a look at this clothing box. Yes, what on earth? There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground. Those appear to be bullet holes. Bullet holes. Sorry, I've had a bit too much to drink. The folding screen, is that the same? That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was the same behind you. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Then through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your turn. Yeah, so your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Order! Order! That's what you're saying! That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eeny Miny, you're hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? Well, I signed Bakugan. She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my crimes. Correct. It's not possible. For one person, the other preparations act.
Ow!
Yes, Von Karma, you say it was not possible for one person, correct? Miss Mine, you're an accomplice. This key.
Take that!
If it wasn't someone from Crane Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it weren't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to that, Miss Mimey? You shot Dr. Gravy on 2 hands. Do you deny it? I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside their clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, you and the other lady fought to break into the room? Yes, the gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception wouldn't have been easy to see, which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Who is that, laughing at a time like this? What is it this time? What in the world? Funny how all motives go out the window whenever Maya's involved in the trial. Motive? Let's see. Let's think of a motive for now. What do you mean? The reason he wanted Dr. Gray dead is this.
Take that!
Just today, now even she is calling me by a full name. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. What do you mean by that? She's back to her head persona. Ow! Alright. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim this way? Can you provide the reason? Yes, I can. So, Maya, there's no way you could have killed Dr. Gray by yourself, and under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. Are you done yet? Cost me enough pain and suffering. Even if you do that, won't bring your father back. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Roach. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Eenie Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that's a car from a year ago. What I'm looking for must be an Miss Miney, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Miss Miney, if you please. Saw the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Hold it!
In some sort of... yeah. Two accidents back to back. Do you see it's just a coincidence?
Hold it!
So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? I meant switch drivers. Your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True, true.
Objection!
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. And this is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? No, you had it. Earlier at the time of the accident, Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. Yes, now perverted fake clinic director. How did you know? Ow! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? What? November? Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the... Ow! Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but...
Hold it! Hold it!
The UK, for those boyfriend's initials. Dude, fuck you. Yes, cars are the obvious next topic. Cars, but I'm feeling this abandoned. That's not my point. But no, that's not my point either. Okay, so save.
Hold it!
Wrong. Forgive me. Personality really changes at the drop of a hat.
Hold it!
A noob. Was your sister good at driving? So happy she won my personal track again.
Hold it!
Now's when the accident occurred, correct? Do you really think so? I almost sounded puffy for a second there.
Hold it!
Permit. Yeah, driver's permit. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. What is with her? What she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
Objection!
Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said listen. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, left or the right? That would be if it was an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them are riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you'd escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you're sitting there, then that means you're in the driver's seat. Order? Order in the court? Order? Order? They said order in the... Hey, thanks for that game. Mr. Wright is blabbing nonsense again? That is what he said, yes. And that is where our story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix. Yeah. If you connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Why would you say that? Miss Eenie Miney just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side of the door. Which would have been where the driver's seat was. And that is why the accident happened. The real truth? Mimi. This leads us to the next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? I'll tell you what her name really is.
Take that!
Mimi Miney, that is your real name.
Objection!
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's why everyone thought. However, that was not the case. The body found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? A car accident 1 year ago. The boy who died that night was Eenie Miney. His sister Mimi, and then saw her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. What do you mean? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. Yes, for the channeling. Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. In that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Missy... Why did you say my name just now? But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister. I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of Ness.
Take that!
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person who's standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that instant, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. She lost everything in the flames accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. The chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable! A plan beyond my wildest imagination. Mumbo jumbo. The innocents will defend in my favor. I'm perfect! Me, Francisco Von Karma. I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? You're the feeling it. Go! This court is a fraud, a sham. Now then, looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty! That is all. This court is adjourned. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard the gunshot. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Well, you know... Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? The reason Morgan helped Mimi was her plan was.
Take that!
4 years from now, a new master will be born in a crane village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become next master. Did Maya say something just now? I think she was saying I thought so. Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout, in the end.